Hey, we coming at you live from the internet. Encoding overloaded. Oh boy. We might experience some problems because I didn't test this beforehand. How's everyone doing? How's the live stream coming through? We good? How can you hear me? I haven't live streamed this way in a while. It's been a while. Hey everyone. Michael, Paul, Ratchet, Yo, Stefan. Encoding overloaded. It says it's okay though. I'm not seeing any frames dropped. Or are you guys seeing frames drop? That's important. 5 FPS? That's not good. How are you? I'm okay. I'm a little tired. Still a little lag. Oh, shoot. Knew I should have tested this. Oh. Okay, hold up. I think I can fix it. Give me a second. Getting overloaded. We're not supposed to be getting 5 FPS. Video output low. zero point 0.5 FPS. Frames are dropping. Why does it not say frames are dropping, stupid OBS? We're seeing frames dropped. Okay, that's not good. So many frames. Dang it. Dang it. I apologize. I didn't think this would be complicated, but it looks like it is. Give me a second. Okay, I might stop it and start it real quick. Hello? Are we back? Any different? Sorry, I apologize. I should have tested this beforehand. I apologize. Smooth now? That's good. Better, better. We're hearing better. That's good. I believe I fixed the problem. Everyone's saying better. Okay, good. Much better. Better is off. Ooh. Seems better. It's good. Alright, so this is not going to be a great stream, right? The audio and video is out of sync. I can't fix that. Believe me, I've tried. There's no sync, buddy. Okay, everyone's saying it's all good. Refresh it today. That also helps. The audio is behind a little bit. I don't know what to do about that. There's no button I can press. Hey, Apple fan, thank you for your first donation. So, live stream's obviously starting really, really soon. I apologize if the video and audio is out of sync and that ruins your live streaming experience for you. You're just going to have to deal with it. There's not much I can do about that because there's no button on this program that says, put the audio and video in sync. However, but voices left the building. Yeah, I don't know how to fix the audio. That's not a button. There's no button that says fix audio. So if you can't tolerate that, I apologize. I'll do a recap video after the live stream anyway. But here's the deal. Here's the exciting thing I want to tell you guys about. Let me plug in my phone here because my phone restart again. Good, good. When will it start? 2 minutes. We're very soon. This is very last minute. Yeah, we are all tuning in for the Samsung's Apple Sheet machine broke. No, OBS is broken. I've tried to use OBS on a billion different things and it never works correctly anyway. Okay, so I really want to review the Note 8, but because of money problems, I'm not entirely sure if that'll be possible. However, if today, the big test of your guys' excitement, if you guys really want me to review this, Thay, Apple Sheep Tech, thank you for your donation. The big question is, can we get enough donations? You don't have to cover the entire price of the phone. I will meet you at, my number is going to be $600. If we reach $600 in today's donation, then I will, frames keep dropping, dang it. Can I change that? Can I change that? Bitrate. Come on. I'm going to switch you to 1.5. I'm going to try to fix it best I can, you guys. If we can get to $600 in donation, I will pay the rest of the price of the phones. Okay, the Note 8 unveiling starting up very soon. What color will you get? Whatever color you guys want. No frame drops for me. Good. I'm changing the bitrate a little bit. We are trying to watch a live stream while live streaming, which is very difficult. Will we hear Samsung guys talking? Yeah, I think so. I have the live stream muted right now because it's the same song on loop. But it's 8 o'clock, so they should be starting anytime soon. Get the ugliest color. But yeah, I don't... Yeah, it's about to start. I'm sorry if this frames drop. You guys get to decide what color I get. If we get to that number. We've done it before. It's starting at any second. Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume up. Nope, it's still just music. Can I donate? For those who don't know how to donate, you just gotta use a browser. If you're on iOS, just use Safari, find the live stream. Lag, lag, lag. Ah, I know there's lag. Everyone give him money. You gonna give it away if we donate? I don't know if I can give it away if we reach $600 in donations, because that would just cover the majority of it, but this is rumored to cost like 900 to 1,000. However, if for some reason we break all records and super chat donation goes beyond, and you guys cover the entire price of the phone, then yes, I will give it away. I'll review it and then send it to one of you fans. How's that for a deal? So 600 limit of super chat. Well, I'll review it. 900 super chat. I'll give it away. How about that? That sounds like a good deal to me. Are you going to review the 7S as well as the 8? I don't know about that. We're not sure. I don't know if I'll have money for that. Stop being cheap. Well, subscribe and donate more, and I wouldn't have to be so cheap. It's starting. There's still music playing. I don't want to get copyright strikes. Okay. And we don't have to reach these super chat donations. Most of my money is being saved for the iPhone edition, the iMac Pro, the new Apple Watch. This is just kind of extra stuff because I'm the Apple sheep. You know, it's not my job to review Samsung products, but I'll try it when I can. Ooh, it's starting. There's music. I'm gonna get copyright striked. Andrew, get a loan? Yeah, if I could. There's dots. Lots of dots on the ground. What does this have to do with the light show? Oh, there's the Surface Pens making 3D stuff. Okay. Talk. Act. You can act with the note. Leap. Follow. Going to police. It's not for free. Yes, thank you for your donation, Jason. God, they're flashing all over the screen. Galaxy. Wow, it's like it's a box this time. This is different. When you first used the Note, BAM! Oh, exploded. That's the Edge. You're not talking about the Note 7.
I go with the Note line because of the pen.
Galaxy Note 3. Galaxy Note 4, yep. That's right. I'm worried about copyright strikes, so I'm not raising the volume all the way yet. Until they start talking, I'll raise the audio. Whoa! Look at all these people so happy. Oh, now they're talking about the Note 7. You can take pictures in the shower. That's weird. Why would you need to do that? Even when we disappointed you.
What can I say, y'all? Sad day.
Rest in peace, Galaxy Note 7. It was fun while it lasted.
This is too bad because I liked a lot of things about this phone.
Am I in this video? I like the phone too, to be fair. Yeah, let's fix this issue.
Is the Note 7 still my favorite phone? And the answer is, of course,
I'm going to rate it out.
They're so loyal.
Galaxy S6 is not the same.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna downgrade my phone. I have faith in Samsung.
I believe in Samsung. Yes. Yeah, better, as in don't explode. Yeah, you can draw hearts with that stylus. but you can't. Let's do it. This would be hilarious if this phone exploded too now. Now it's just going to be funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the stage,
Hey.
President of Mobile Communications Business, DJ Co.
Hey, is this a high FPS or something? Not that you guys could tell. Yeah, they're streaming at 60 FPS. That's nice of them. Look at that watch.
Thank you and welcome to Park Avenue Armory.
Yeah, this is a building.
I'm so excited to be back in New York with you.
Talk
We
about
are here to
the cameras.
celebrate one of this industry's truly unique devices, the Galaxy Note.
Because it has a
In
pen.
2011, when we introduced the first Note,
Oh,
it
wow.
was so far ahead of the curve that some people couldn't believe what we had achieved.
Yeah, I could believe
They
that.
didn't understand the power of that pen. What they
It's-
loved at the big screen.
Now we're reading comics. There's funnies from a newspaper. Room in the back of the device.
But there are millions of people who recognize.
I didn't finish
right
that.
away
Was that a joke?
The Note was much more than just another smartphone. They saw it as a canvas
Who wears that
for their
wearable?
creativity, an engine for their ideas, and a platform for their productivity.
There. Volume's higher.
So today, we are here to do more than celebrate a device. We are here to celebrate everyone who helped make the Galaxy Note such a success.
All them. They all worked on it. Okay.
Of course, none of us will ever forget what happened last year.
No, no.
I know I won't.
No one will forget.
But I will never forget how millions of dedicated Note loyalists stayed with us.
They did.
Their
True.
passion has been a constant inspiration.
You're gonna bet the stupid parts of the note. 8,
So
like
let
and
me
subscribe,
express
follow.
my
it. Thank you,
deepest
George.
gratitude
Thank you.
to the incredible Note community around the world.
Yeah. We keep buying them. Kyle says, buy the ugliest color you can. Okay.
We are here today
We'll buy it.
because of your support.
That's as loud as it gets, guys. I'm at full blast.
And it
Yeah.
is a special honor to personally thank all of the Note lovers who have come to New York to join us.
Yeah. They're ready. They're ready for their new phone. Give them their new phone.
You play such an important role by sharing your experiences and offering your feedback.
It's the most boring
I'm
keynote ever.
deeply,
They started
deeply
5 minutes ago.
humbled
Give them a break.
by your loyalty and grateful for your insight. Your
Keynotes never
passion
show what they're
is
there
the
to
most
unveil in the
important
first 5
measure
seconds.
of the value of our innovation and the greatest reward for our commitment to defy barriers.
You're committed, aren't you?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Means thank you later. Oh, is that it? Are you showing it off now? That was fast.
The truth is, as the Note is different from other smartphones, Note lovers
When
are
does it
different
start? I
from
don't know.
other smartphone users. They are the ultimate multitaskers and power users. The achievers creating new ways to understand and experience the world.
I guess because they have a
They
stylus.
are why we created the Note. Today,
Sorry,
they
there's
form a
lag.
unique tribe of creators, inventors, and doers.
His audio
Who look
sounded
at the
different
world
for a
and see
second. Hold on.
unlimited possibilities. A tribe so passionate that 3
These
out
$5
of 4 Note users say
aren't for the Note
it's
8.
the
Save them
best
for the new
phone
iPhone, please.
they have
Okay.
ever owned. And almost 9 out of 10 are proud to recommend it to a friend
I bet iPhones are higher. Just saying. Probably. Show it. Okay.
There is no better example of the strength of this tribe and the note culture they have created than Pen Up.
Pen Up?
Is a global community of people who use their Note and S Pen to create and share
Just on that tiny
beautiful
screen?
works of art.
Use a
It is
tablet.
remarkable to see millions of people around the world express themselves through the universal language of drawing.
Yeah, but on such a
Pen
small
Up
stylus.
is a great reminder of how meaningful progress enable people to reach further and do more.
Samsung. Take notes from Apple. There you go. I'm
Here's
putting bomb
another
emojis.
thing I love about the Galaxy Note.
You
It
can put a
validates
rocket on
our
your back.
belief in the power of relentless innovation. Today, large screen phones are the fastest growing segment of the smartphone market. And they are
6 inch.
defining the future of
Super
mobile
phablet.
technology.
Look at that. They got all these different guys. Super phone.
Now, after years of research and development,
It's 4 to 5
we can
inches.
deliver the largest screen that fits comfortably in your hand.
Just show it. If you're going
We
to
are
show us the grip,
multitasking easier,
just reveal the
note-taking
thing.
more powerful, and drawings come alive. We've transformed the S Pen from a great writing tool
I'm drinking
into
water.
an incredibly efficient way to switch between tasks and harness the power of this one.
Okay, show us that power. Is that a new pen?
Now, we are unleashing new ways to communicate that are more visual, more emotional.
Or emotional
and
ways to
more fun.
communicate?
We continue to evolve our best-in-class camera to take great
Yes.
pictures in any conditions.
2 cameras, please. Show.
We were the first to offer iris scanning as we focus on advanced biometric security to protect
Protect.
personal information. We pioneered wireless charging and IP68 water and dust resistant.
I don't like
so
that they're not
people
showing
can
us the
work and
phone,
play
but they're teasing what it looks
wherever
like.
and whenever they want. And with Bixby, we are leading
Oh,
the
no.
way with voice, touch,
No Bixby
vision,
button.
and text, so people can control experiences the way they like. But Bixby is more than just a better way to interact with the devices.
It's a whole button.
It is the beginning of smarter capabilities.
Thank you, Michael
that
Lippe,
will
for your
help
donation. Thank you
people
very much.
Solve problems, manage tasks, and connect.
I think it has
to
a headphone jack.
valuable experiences.
$20. We're that much closer.
So
If we get to
much
600,
has
I'll buy it.
changed
I'll buy it.
Since we launched the first
Get to
Galaxy
900, I'll give it
Note.
away.
What was impossible to do 6 years ago
We're up to
is
50.
impossible to do without today. Over the past 30 years, I haven't seen how magic happened.
How
When
magic
you embrace
happened.
the future and make a bold investment
You see a phone?
to explore
It's gone.
uncharted
Recalled.
territory. And so, we are here to celebrate the Note lovers
Yeah.
who inspire us today.
Give us something to be
And
inspired
to
by.
introduce a smartphone that will inspire the Note lovers of tomorrow.
I'll buy the worst color. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
it is my pleasure to introduce
A person or
the
the...
Galaxy
Yeah.
Note 8.
There you go. Got it. You got a video or something? More dots. It's enormous. There's 2. Okay. Why are there 2 screens going at the once? That's kind of confusing. There's an earpiece. Yeah, we were right. All the leaks are right. Whoa, okay. Is there a floating stylus? They're projecting onto the floor. What does that look like for the audience? Wow. How do they do the projector thing? I'm more interested in the projector thing at the moment. Okay, he's got one. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael Lippe. Imagine if Apple bought Samsung. It'd be very different. Very different company.
Now, let's meet the Galaxy Note 8 in detail.
Yeah, please.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, it's over. Another video. Okay, I don't... Why'd you stop? You could have just kept going. I wish the live stream would cut... Yeah, thank you. Okay. 2 cameras on a Galaxy, finally. Thank you. This is an awkward place for Touch ID, to be honest. Whoa. It's more articulate, huh? Must be a fancy stylus. Okay, more writing. I don't see anyone drawing it like that, ever. For those who don't know how to donate, you gotta use Safari instead of the YouTube app if you're on mobile. Or you can just use a desktop, it'll be easy. You guys get us to 600 in Super Chat, we'll review this thing. If not, I'll just talk about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Vice President
Oh,
of
cool.
Product Strategy, Justin Dennison.
Someone else will explain it. Look at all these dots. These presentations now, only videos. Yeah, right.
Thank you, DJ, and hello,
Oh,
everyone.
turn it up. Turn it
It
up.
is great to be back at Unpack to show you the incredible Note 8.
He seems
But
excited.
today isn't just about unveiling an amazing new product.
Yes, it is.
It's about celebrating what's behind that product. All of you.
Well, you know.
For years, Note users have inspired us to think bigger.
We're at $53.
You've raised the bar for all smartphones by
think
demanding more
53.
from yours. Now, your backgrounds and passions are different,
You could donate on
but
Android,
you all
yes.
have one thing in common.
Yes, Chris.
You're not just dreamers, you're doers.
Yeah,
And the
well,
Note 8 is made for people who want to do bigger things. Watch a movie on a cinematic screen when you're miles away from the nearest theater.
watch a movie.
Blog about your most recent vacation.
But we could
while
do this
flipping through all the
before.
photos you took.
All right, go
Or
on.
take a beautiful portrait. Or create one yourself. With a screen built for working and playing, a top-of-the-line camera, and a pen for expressing yourself in any situation.
I'm enjoying your commentary as the
The
stream
Note
goes on.
series
Thank you,
has always
Jason.
been designed for people who want to get more out of their smartphones.
Just a stylist.
Year after year, you've asked us to help you do what you couldn't do before. The Galaxy Note 8 is our answer.
Okay, go on.
There's one thing that's always set the Note series apart:
The stylist.
the large immersive screen.
Well,
We created the Note.
He's
because
walking
we saw
on
an
nothing.
entire group of people who used every inch of their device and still wanted more. You were the reason we created the large screen category.
yeah, we don't know how much it is yet.
You're the reason we pioneered the Edge panel, adding an entirely new dimension to the device. And you're the reason we keep pushing the boundaries
Yes.
of display technology.
I know,
literally,
I'm amazing.
to
Go
give
on.
you more space to do more.
Push the bezels.
In March, we introduced an innovation that kicked off a new era in smartphone design: the Infinity Display.
It looks so bent because you're displaying it between 2 walls.
People
bend?
love the Infinity Display on the S8 and S8 Plus. And because of it, they're using their phones more than ever before.
Alright.
And today, we're combining the revolutionary technology of the Infinity Display with the power of the S Pen and bringing it to the Note for the very first time. Thank you.
Yeah. You had the curved edges, but That's
The
neither here nor
Infinity
there.
display is a game changer for Note users. Because where others see more screen, you see more space to do what you love and to get things done.
You still press the home button in the same place.
With an edge-to-edge display that covers nearly the entire front face of the device.
Nope.
The Note 8 has
Bezel.
the largest
Bezel.
screen ever on a Note device.
Can see 2 bezels.
To create it, we took a 6.3-inch pane of glass and we rounded the corners and curved the edges.
Okay, good
This
job.
time at a steeper angle to give you more space to write and create with the S Pen.
Yeah, see, the curve creates a
Not
problem.
only can you do more on the Note 8, you can view more too. It has a cinematic screen that pulls you into the story when you're watching movies or videos.
It's a screen.
Without any obtrusive bezels or sensors or camera lenses getting in the way of your view.
Camera lenses in the screen.
And we did this all without compromising on design.
Is that docking the Essential phone?
With our cutting edge Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED display.
It's Quad HD.
Those
Okay.
movies look crisp and clear.
Not
Photos
4K.
are brilliant. And games are totally immersive.
The Golden Gate Bridge goes through it. That's
Now,
cool.
seeing more also means scrolling less. So the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, after getting my cup of coffee, of course,
Of course.
is to catch up on articles, emails, my social feeds.
On Big
With the
Feet.
Note 8, I can see more at once. So I spend less time scrolling and more time caffeinating.
iPad.
Now in the mornings before my kids wake up, it's literally the only time I can focus on just one thing.
Your wife.
And as I get into my day, I need a device like the Note,
Oh,
which
your
is
phone.
made for
Okay.
multitasking and for balancing everything that life throws my way.
Dip it in whiteout, Cizalo.
Multitasking is a signature of the Note series.
Thank you.
So on the weekends, when my family and I drive around town, we pull up maps to check the traffic conditions and the music player to stream some tunes. And with
Phones do that.
multi-window, we don't have to switch between those two apps.
Oh. No, that's...
And now, the
that's
Note
too
8
much.
makes it even easier to multitask and to customize the
Let's split
experience
screen on a
to fit your
phone.
life. Thanks to App Pair, you can create a shortcut to launch 2 of your most used apps
What's that app?
with a single tap from the Edge panel.
Samsung Music?
So that means as soon as I get in the car for that weekend drive, I can pull up maps and music with just one touch. And it
Just
all runs
multitask.
completely seamlessly thanks to the powerful performance of the Note 8.
Ask Bixby to do it. Let the maps
This is
pick
a
up the
phone
whole screen.
designed for the way you use it.
Okay. What?
In fact,
Wait,
even though the Note 8 lets you see and do more than ever,
that didn't make
its
any
body
sense.
is still incredibly slim and comfortable to hold.
That-
On the outside, this is a beautiful device. But what I'm really proud
looks
of
so
are the
bent
amazing
because of
feats
the
of engineering
projectors.
that lie just underneath the surface.
That wasn't a good idea.
The Note 8 is composed of hundreds of individual technologies, from the smallest internal wiring to the sensors below the glass.
There's sensors in
And
phones.
you get to choose your favorite color. As it comes in midnight black, my favorite orchid gray, maple gold, and deep sea blue.
I like the blue one. It matched the Pixel I got last year.
With its signature large screen display, the Note 8 helps you bring big ideas to life.
My favorite color is red.
And beyond the screen, it's a device that empowers you to create. Whether you're planning a meeting, capturing a memory, or sharing a meme.
Oh, meme!
And now, I'm excited to bring to the stage someone who really knows how to create with the Note 8. Please help me welcome Suzanne Da Silva.
Keep welcoming people. Suzanne. This S Pen running over everything is bothering me. The
Thank you,
pen everywhere.
Justin. In the past month, I've had the chance
I
to
have the
live,
best stylus
work,
right here.
and play with the Note 8. Mm-hmm. 2 of my favorite new features are the incredible new camera and the S Pen, which let you express yourself in ways you
That's
never
an Apple
thought
Watch
you could.
clone. You jerk!
Today,
Apple
we don't just use our
iMessage
cameras for
thing's been
special
doing that.
occasions. We use them to capture and share the moments we live every day. And many
Share
of those moments
memes.
happen at night. That's why we introduced the dual pixel sensor, so you could capture vivid photos and videos in low light.
Is that all it does? Is low light?
But what's the point of an awesome camera if you miss the perfect shot? Like when your friend finally gets airborne. That's why we introduced Quick Launch, so you can access your camera at a moment's notice.
You have the double power button tap?
And remember the days when you were afraid of taking pictures at the beach,
No.
by the pool,
No.
or in the rain for fear of getting your phone wet?
I'm never afraid.
Well, that's why we made our devices water resistant, so you don't have to worry.
Good.
And we've built on that foundation of innovation to create a camera that makes it even easier to express yourself.
Live photos.
However, wherever, and whenever you want.
What does the dual cameras do?
In fact, you might even say that the Note 8's camera is twice as good as before. And I mean that literally. We're proud to introduce a dual camera that will set a new standard for smartphone cameras
Telephoto, yes.
everywhere.
Good.
That's right. The
How
Note
far
8
is it?
has two separate back cameras that work together to capture your experiences like never before.
Oh, God. It's
One
so
camera has a
confusing.
wide-angle lens for capturing big scenes. And the other has a telelens with 2 times optical zoom.
Oh, it's 2 times.
So you can get closer to your
It's not
subjects
3.
without sacrificing image quality.
iPhone 7 Plus clone. There you
But
go.
here's the coolest part. The Note 8 is the first smartphone ever to have optical image
Oh.
stabilization in both cameras.
Nice. That's good.
That
I thought she
means
was going to say
you
4K
get
at 60.
crisp, clear shots even when you're on the move.
Oh, shut up.
Let's check out the difference between the Note 8 and a smartphone without
Dang it.
dual OIS.
That came out a year ago. Give him a break. Oh,
Just look at the difference.
you jerk. That one has AirDrop, though.
And that's not all. It's not just photos that benefit from dual OIS, it's videos too.
Yeah, I know. Optical image stabilization helps. The Pixel doesn't have it at all.
If you think that's amazing, here's something you're really gonna love.
That's great.
We've created a brand new mode called Live Focus.
Oh.
So you can get the most out of the Note 8's dual camera.
Live focus. My...
You know those beautiful professional portrait photos where the background is soft and dreamy and the foreground is in perfect focus?
Yeah.
Those are the kinds of pictures that Live Focus will help you take.
Okay.
Live Focus gives you the freedom to decide how much your subject stands out by adjusting the blur and focus of the background in real time. Let me show you.
Okay.
First, I'm going to
What does
need
that
an
help with?
assistant. Kelly, can you help me out for a second?
Kelly.
Come on down.
She's going to
Kelly
take pictures
is a
together.
radio
Okay.
host from LA and a super Note fan.
Yeah, it's a portrait
Right.
mode.
Hello, Suzanne. How you doing today?
Whoa, don't.
Good. Awesome, Kelly. We're going to work
Slow
on
down.
your profile pic.
Okay,
It's going to be epic.
Make sure you get my good side, though.
All right. Awesome.
This isn't staged.
I'm going to launch my camera,
Oh, God, stop. This is weird.
turn on live focus mode. And now, since this picture is all about Kelly,
I don't
I'm
see
going
it
to
working.
turn up the effect to maximum.
Oh, it's
All right.
focusing on people
Let's see
behind
what-
him.
What we've got. That looks great. You want to come see this,
Oh,
Kelly?
yeah. Let's check that out.
It's kind of an awkward photo, though.
Now, he is sexy.
That is your new profile pic, Kelly.
I like that.
Everyone, give it up for Kelly.
I thought it said live photos for a second. Yeah, me too. They had to use the word live.
In live focus mode, you can adjust the background blur even after you've taken the picture. So,
Okay.
if I want to dial it down, I can. But since this is Kelly's profile pic, I'm going to dial it back up.
I guess that's neat. That's a cool
In
feature.
live focus mode, the cameras simultaneously take 2 pictures. So, not only do you have Kelly's new portrait,
Can choose focus
but you have
afterward.
all the beautiful detail behind it, which includes all of you.
That's neat.
Kelly's new profile pic.
I like that.
All of you.
The cringe is too strong. I can't take it. Everyone's just using their phones.
We
They don't
call
care.
this feature dual capture.
Okay.
That means you can capture an intimate moment without losing the big picture.
Makes sense. Okay, bye. Yeah, it's
The
portrait
Note
mode.
8 camera
It's
is a
portrait
tool
mode.
for expressing yourself, from composing the perfect portrait to capturing life in action no matter where you are.
I'd rather do
But
homework.
an amazing camera is not the only way you can express yourself using the Note 8.
Don't do the
The
little
S
drawing.
Pen has always been the heart and soul of the Note series.
Mm-hmm.
It's what allows you to be creative and productive. It combines the simplicity of a pen with the power of the Note. And you never have to worry about charging or syncing the S Pen.
You hear that? It's
And
like a
now,
high-pitched
we've
sound.
made it even better. It has a finer tip
Ow.
and greater pressure sensitivity to faithfully capture each stroke.
Okay.
And it's paired
Keep
with
work-
the largest screen we've ever put on a note. So now, you have a larger canvas.
But it's
All
still...
these amazing drawings you're seeing coming up on the screens around me were created using the
We're
S
using
Pen
to write on
and posted
screens
in
like
PenUp,
pieces of paper.
The vibrant community DJ talked about earlier. We created PenUp so users could share their work or browse through a curated gallery of S Pen
I
art.
don't know anyone who
And
does that.
today, there are over 2.7 million PenUp users globally. And here's my favorite new feature.
2.7
PenUp
million.
now has a collection of coloring book templates designed specifically for the S Pen.
Coloring books?
The PenUp coloring books are a great way for me to relax after a long day working on the Note 8 launch.
Almost 500 people watching. My God. This crappy stream with the
Today,
video and audio out of sync.
most of us communicate by texting. But a text message lacks emotion.
That's why we have
That's why we
emojis.
find ourselves relying on pictures, emojis, and clever punctuation to express our feelings.
Memes.
But now, the S Pen adds a whole new dimension to your communication
Thanks.
by letting you
Oh.
animate what you write or draw. So, instead of just texting a friend to say thank you, you can add a little flavor to your message.
I could do that in
A
iOS.
personal touch makes a huge difference.
For a while.
Even if you're just scheduling coffee with a friend.
Yeah. Look.
So for the Note 8, we created Live Message, a new feature that lets you put some self back in self-expression.
It's so
With
easy.
Live Message, you can animate anything you write or draw, or add personal messages to photos. Let's try it out right now.
You mean
First, I
markup?
need a picture.
Can
Which
write
side
on a
of this
picture.
audience is going to give me the most love? Can I hear it? Can I hear it? Oh.
Yeah,
These
they're
guys over
pumped.
here. All right, you guys ready? Bring your smiles up.
Don't take pictures on the screen. Don't on the stage.
All right. Let's see. Perfect. Looks good.
I can't
So
tell.
now, I'm going to take my S Pen out.
Oh, shut the phone
Back
off.
to that picture. I'm going to take my S Pen out.
Too many buttons.
Click on Live Message. Select that picture that we just took.
Okay, selecting the
gallery.
photo. But that's beneath the photo in the preview.
Not gonna lie, the Sparkle pen is my favorite.
Sparkle. Hello.
Now this is saving to an standard animated message format, so I can share this with everyone. Isn't that
Okay.
cool?
It sparkles. It's incredible. We need a Note 7 emoji. Exactly.
There's no telling when you're gonna need to write down a confirmation number, create a to-do list, or jot down a new idea. Chances are you're not gonna have a pen and paper
People
handy.
texting me. Stop it.
Hello S Pen and Screen Off Memo. Screen Off Memo is one of the most popular ways
They did that
to
last
capture
time,
and
didn't they?
easily
You could just
share
write
your
on it.
ideas and thoughts. Since users love the experience so much, we made it even better. Now, when you pin a to-do list to your always-on display, you can also edit it from there with a simple double tap. And that's not all.
Why don't people just
You
type
can
this?
keep writing and writing and writing for as long as you want.
The
Well,
battery died.
up to 100 pages, all without turning on your screen.
Why though? Why not turn on your screen? That's a good thing.
The S Pen isn't just a tool for expressing yourself, it's a way to understand others and the world around you as well. You can now translate entire sentences with your S Pen, a feature that actually came in handy the other day.
Why?
I'm going to Berlin next week and I asked a friend for a restaurant recommendation. But when she sent me the link, the whole site was in German.
Oh,
With the S
dang
Pen,
it.
I can just hover over a menu item and it will translate the entire sentence for me.
That's nice.
It even, thank you.
That's good. Siri's good at translating.
It even automatically converts units of measurement and foreign currencies.
I don't know why the audio is not synced. OBS sucks. This is the best I can do. Believe me, I've tried.
From the smallest memo to the biggest moments, the Note 8 helps simplify your everyday and power amazing experiences, all from a device that fits in your pocket.
I don't know why you'd write no.
The
You can
Note
do
8
that with your
doesn't just
finger
change
already.
how you interact with what's on your phone, but with your phone itself.
Not everyone uses Siri. Not
And to
everyone
tell
uses
you
an S
more,
Pen.
please welcome my colleague, John Wong.
Another colleague. You notice how like Apple events have like multiple things they announce, like lots of things, and this is just like one phone. That's it.
I'm thrilled to be here, especially because I get to talk to you about two of my favorite things, Bixby and Samsung DeX.
Oh,
With the
you're into
Galaxy
gimmicks.
S8 and S8 Plus,
Don't do
we
this
launched
animation.
Bixby, a smarter way to use your phone.
I don't like this stage setup.
Every year,
This is confusing.
smartphones get more advanced, with tens of thousands of features and functions.
Okay.
And at Samsung, our job is to bring you those innovations and make it easy to use them to their full potential. Bixby completely changes your everyday interactions, from voice and vision control to an intuitive home screen and intelligent reminders. It learns and adapts to the way you use your device,
I'd hope
not the other
so.
way around.
It didn't feel like it last time.
For instance,
Couldn't live
with
stream.
Bixby Voice, you can speak to your phone naturally, using the words and phrases you use every day.
Set off everyone's phone in the room.
Today, Bixby Voice is available for English speakers in more than 200 markets around the world.
Ooh.
And it's learning and getting smarter every day. There are endless ways to personalize your Bixby experience.
Just get rid of the
And all
button.
them are
I'll
at
be
your
fine with it.
fingertips with a simple press of the Bixby button. Take
Another
quick
demo
commands.
phone, Drew? Jason?
With quick commands,
Samsung keynotes are
you can
this boring.
program the Bixby button
All keynotes
to
are this
perform
boring.
complex tasks in response to a custom phrase.
It takes this much
That
time for
means
them to get into
with just
stuff.
one or two words, you can launch multiple actions at once.
Good night.
This is super cool. Let me show you how it works.
All right.
So, I'm a bit of a foodie, so of course I take
Oh.
a lot of food photos.
That's what
And
a
for me,
foodie
this
is.
involves a lot of steps. So that's why I set up my own quick command with the custom phrase, food photo.
Food
Now
photo.
instead of having to do all these steps manually,
Food photo.
Bixby does them for me. So let me show you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can press
curious.
the Bixby button and say,
Don't press the Bixby button.
food photo.
If you're
Bixby
holding your phone,
automatically
just
launches
open
the
your
camera.
camera. Double tap the...
Sets it to food mode,
There's a food mode in the camera?
snaps the pic. Not only does it do that, it opens my gallery and moves my pizza slice
It
to
took
my
a
foodie
while.
album. Yeah, pretty cool, eh?
If you're holding it, just touch it.
That way I can actually move the actual pizza slice in my mouth.
I don't see the point in dictating
and you can
a
customize
photo to
your
be,
own commands the way you like.
a photo to
For
be
example,
taken.
if I wanted to get artistic, I could have Bixby take all my food photos in black and white. Now, after all that pizza,
That's
getting a
weird.
little bit tired, I think it's time for bed. Well, with Bixby, I
You don't
map
need
my
a digital
entire
assistant
nighttime
for that.
routine to a single phrase. So now, with a simple press of the Bixby button,
Good
I
night.
can just say, good night.
That's weird.
Bixby automatically turns it to do not disturb mode, sets my usual 6 a.m. alarm, and it turns on the blue light filter.
Oh, weird. A night shift.
Really cool.
Shouldn't night shift turn on automatically?
With quick commands, Bixby's giving you an entirely new way to
Keynote-
personalize your mobile experience.
Control center is
And use
faster.
your phone the way you like. Bixby is constantly learning new capabilities. We're so proud how far it's come and so excited for where it's going. And we have great new apps coming on board all the time.
I don't get the button though.
Thanks to one of our new partnerships,
That throws me off.
you'll be able to use Bixby with Spotify to play your favorite music later this year.
That's good. Spotify fans felt neglected from
And
digital
we'll be sharing
assistants.
more exciting news in October during our developers conference.
I like how they're like two people clapping.
Bixby changes the way we interact with our phones. But the Note 8 also redefines what our phones can be and how we use them in our daily lives.
With less bezel.
So, let's talk about DeX.
Bixby,
In
self-destruct.
March, I told you about this amazing new product. Now, full disclosure, I'm a little obsessed with DeX. It's super cool. 'cause
Why?
It lets you harness the power of your Galaxy device, extending it to a monitor, mouse, and keyboard. And with DeX, we're creating a world
Get anyone
where you
who
can move
uses it.
seamlessly from your living room to your office and carry your work and personal life in your pocket.
So you
Where
can browse the
start
web,
to edit a
basically.
presentation or play a game on the subway, then finish them on a big screen. And we've been working around the clock to make DeX even better, optimizing the most useful mobile apps for the DeX environment.
Show me. Show me.
Take one of the most popular mobile games, Vainglory.
That's
With
not.
Game Launcher on DeX, you can put the
Classic Clans
graphics in a
ripoff.
full screen, immersive mode, and destroy your enemies with a mouse and keyboard.
I bet the phone has a higher
But-
resolution.
Of course, even though a lot of us like to play games and relax, we still have to get stuff done.
On a
So we
real
have a whole
computer.
ecosystem of exciting partnerships that will change the way you work and play.
Like Twitch and YouTube.
So the other day, I was
Okay.
chatting with my colleagues about how to show these partner apps in a real-life story. And one of them said to me, John, you are that story. See, I have DeX set up at home and at the office, and I'm definitely a bit
That's
spoiled. My
like
daily commute involves a
$300.
20-minute stroll down New York's famous High Line to the Samsung office.
Stroll.
So, this is what I travel with. No laptop,
Yes, the Note 8.
no bulky bag.
You don't edit video.
Let's say I'm on the High Line,
Or
and I
photo.
need to talk to Suzanne about our Note 8 presentation.
About this?
We've partnered with Zoom to make video conferencing completely seamless. So I can just open up the Zoom app and start the meeting with Suzanne. And I love
Are
this
you?
flexibility where I can be doing this while I'm strolling down the High Line. Oh, there she is. Hey, Suzanne.
She was here earlier.
Hey, I'm just actually getting back to my desk here. So let me just dock into the DeX station.
Oh, she's gonna go up on the screen.
What's
gonna be a
great
doc-
is because I started
I
that
didn't
meeting
see
while I was
that.
walking down the High Line on my
Cameraman.
phone. When I'm back at my DeX, all I have to do is open up the app, and the video
Show
conference
us the screen,
still
please.
connected.
I can't see. Okay, there we go.
Pretty cool. Didn't have to rejoin, reconnect.
Neat.
So, Suzanne, I think I owe you that updated photo of the Note 8, but I'd like your help with that.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so
Samsung
let me just share you my screen
Desk
so
operating
you can see
system.
what's going on.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. I can see your screen and me on your screen.
Audio's not
Nice.
helping though.
So I'll pull up Adobe Lightroom.
Ooh, you can
Go to
tell
the
it
photo
lags
that we
though.
need to.
Just by the way
edit
he's
here.
clicking.
All right, it's a good-looking photo, but I think it's a bit dark. So let's.
I
do
thought
a
it wasn't
selective
done
edit.
loading yet.
And wow, with the mouse, this is actually really easy. That's cool.
Why not
so,
use the stylus?
Suzanne, I might need your help with letting me know when the exposure looks right to you.
Okay. That looks great right there, I think.
Right there.
They like
Perfect.
turn down the exposure all the way.
And just to finish it off, let me do a little bit of a crop at the right angle here.
Photos, anyone?
I think that's about good. I'll save that. Suzanne, how does that look?
Awesome.
Can't
Thanks
the
so much for
S8
your
do this
help.
too?
Awesome. Thanks, Suzanne. We'll chat with you later.
See ya.
Now,
Ugh.
do you see why I love using DeX all the time? Super
No,
simple, super easy.
I don't. You could have done that on an iPhone.
With DeX, you can work and play better than ever. It's all powered by your phone.
Except the
We've
screen
always
sharing
believed
part. They got
the
that.
best products function as part of a larger connected ecosystem. An
Mm-hmm.
ecosystem designed around you.
It's another $400 for
Newly
that
optimized
setup.
apps that stretch into every corner of your life and your screen.
Mm.
We're making it even easier to do bigger things. For years, we've pioneered groundbreaking new products like DeX
I wish it was a
and
magnet.
refined the fundamental features
Instead
that
of
have
just having
always
it
set the
sit
Note
there.
series apart. And to tell you more about how we've made those features even better,
Even
please
better.
welcome back Justin Dennison.
Justin! I'll get us something. It seems like a very, very by the books phone. Very, very just exist. No bells and whistles.
With the Galaxy series, we've set a new standard for the entire smartphone industry.
No one
And
else
that's because of
uses
you.
a stylus, though.
These days, your Note is a movie screen, a camera, a notebook, and that's just the new baseline.
Mm-hmm.
But over and over again, the Note series has reset our expectations with top-of-the-line performance specs and a suite of extraordinary features.
You guys are terrible.
These have continually redefined what we expect from our mobile devices.
Tiny
When it
battery.
comes to performance, the Note 8 is
that a
better than
MacBook
any
I
Note
saw?
we've ever made.
I think I saw a MacBook.
Remember when I was talking earlier about how powerful the Note 8 is and how it can run multiple apps simultaneously? Well, it has a 10-nanometer processor and a full 6 gigs of RAM.
You're going to
That's
need
as
it.
much as many PCs out there.
Yeah. Android needs
And of
that.
course, you keep your entire life stored on your phone, right? And don't call us crazy, but we don't think that you should have to delete your stuff or get a whole new phone when you run out of space.
So it's 64 gigs.
That's why the Note 8 has a micro SD card slot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Good. The only company keeping that around.
And even without the card, it's got 64 gigs of storage on board.
There you go.
Enough for huge amounts of music, photos, and documents.
You could fill that up, though.
According to my 12-year-old, about 1 week's worth of selfies.
Yeah. You're going to need
True.
that card.
Of course, when you're storing that much information,
That's
you need to
a
keep
lot
it
of
safe.
selfies.
That's why we embed Knox, our defense-grade security, into the hardware and software.
Why is it getting taller?
And it's why we let you choose how to protect your device. We have a whole menu of advanced biometric options, including fingerprint, facial recognition, and the iris scanner.
Can you nail some of them, though?
Which is
Get
our
one
most
of them
secure
right.
form of biometric authentication, and the one that I use to, maintain some level of privacy in
There's
my
always
household.
a catch to one of them.
And convenience isn't just about having a phone that does everything. It's about having a phone that you can take everywhere.
What phone
We're
can't
one
you
of the
take
first
with
to give you
you?
the peace of mind that comes with IP68 water and dust resistance. With the Note 8, you don't have
just
to
don't
worry
charge it.
about getting your device or the S Pen wet.
Yeah, but it'll
Or
freak
take
out.
wireless charging, which eliminates the hassle of plugging and unplugging your phone. Samsung has had wireless charging since the S6.
Are they changing?
And fast wireless charging since the Note 5.
That's
But
good.
what about the competition?
I like the black bezels,
Well,
though.
let's just say most of them are still trying to catch up. Now you can power through your day.
It's waterproof, just don't charge
Charge
it.
the Note 8's 3,300 milliamp hour battery quickly
3,300.
and conveniently.
It's pretty standard, actually.
Where some see the brand new, Note users
What's this
see the
cameraman
fundamental
doing?
features they expect and love. New and improved. From the beautiful display to the powerful S Pen to our best performing camera ever.
You don't have much to say.
This
do
is
you?
a device designed for people who have big dreams and need a phone to match them.
They need to browse Twitter, okay?
Beginning on September 15th, the Note 8 will hit stores. And
Yeah,
pre-orders will begin
headphones.
in a matter of days. Thank you. We are excited.
Why can't you ship it with USB-C to USB-C? Why don't they have those
And
cables?
thanks to our partnership with Harman, the Note 8 will come with a pair of premium AKG earphones tuned by them for superior listening experience.
I'm glad they have headphones
Now,
included.
guess what you can do? Oh, thank you.
One guy.
But wait, there's more. And guess what you can do with those earphones?
You can listen to those
That's
earphones.
right. You can plug them into the standard earphone jack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me a break!
Why not?
Oh. You're gonna remove it later,
With the
you
launch
know
of
it.
the Note 8, there is so much in the Samsung Galaxy to be excited about. Users love the S8 and the S8 Plus, which we launched in April. They've quickly become two of the most popular Galaxy smartphones ever.
iPhone 7 outsold them.
And we're proud to add the Note 8 to that industry-leading portfolio of devices.
Older phone. iPhone's older.
But the Note 8 release isn't the only exciting event coming up in our future. Next week, many of you will be in Berlin to hear more about the Note 8 at the IFA conference, where we'll also unveil some of the newest stars in the Samsung Galaxy.
The what? The newest stars?
Now, as much as we love talking about the Note 8, we're even more excited to see the amazing things that you'll do with it.
What do you mean? What?
You're living proof that progress isn't defined by wires and code. It's driven by people.
But you're going with wires more often.
We may have designed and engineered the Note 8,
Did it have
but you
Bluetooth 5?
inspired it.
You didn't talk about Bluetooth 5.0.
So to all the incredible Note fans in the audience, thank you so much
Oh, is it
for
over?
your vision, your loyalty, and your support.
That was
Thank
it?
you.
Why can't they do USB-C headphones? Those could potentially sound better.
To all the future Note fans out there, we are thrilled to welcome you to the Samsung Galaxy family. Thank you.
They're in decline. What family? You can have one phone. The tablet sucks.
I started with the Samsung Note 2.
About the Note 2, the Note 3. I skipped the 4.
There's more.
Which I regret.
I placed a pre-order because I was just too excited and didn't want it to be sold out.
There's competition between my
Oh, don't
wife
worry,
and
they
I,
don't
my
sell
Note
out.
4 versus her Note 5.
The Note 5 was my first one. I thought it was awesome.
I would definitely say it's enhanced my lifestyle because it makes me organized.
It does.
Is everyone
everything for
leaving?
you. It makes your life a lot easier.
I take the phone with me and it's my wingman.
Really excited about the Samsung Note 8 coming out. If I'm the first person to get it, I'll be the happiest person in the world.
Wow.
We actually have a really big surprise for you.
Okay.
I'm all ears.
And we can't actually show it with the camera on.
Really?
Alright, cut cameras. Cut cameras?
Turn off the cameras. Cut cameras.
Why cut the camera?
That's the Note 8.
Oh my goodness.
Don't show black
It's
screen with
beautiful.
subtitles. That's
I want
weird.
So you like it?
Oh, I love it.
Like, can I have one today?
Soon. It's not.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Soon.
let's celebrate with 100 Samsung employees who have joined us today.
The ones that weren't fired. How much is it now? They didn't talk about that. We'll individually show each one. That must look so weird for them. I don't want to get copyright. Copyright. Was this a prank? Like I said, the Note 8 didn't have to blow people away. It just had to be a phone that worked and didn't explode. That's all they had to do. And they don't think that the S9 will have a fingerprint reader under the screen. There's so much they haven't talked about still, though. They said it has a fast chip, but they didn't say what chip it was. They didn't say if there's Bluetooth 5. I assume there is. I'm going to assume there is. Wait, what am I looking at?
Thank you all. Come, be one of the first to try the Note 8 for yourself.
I think that was it, you guys. I think it's over. So what did this keynote tell us? It told us what we didn't know. What did it tell us that we didn't know? What was... Okay. It has a quad HD display, so it's not 4K. Both the cameras are optical image stabilized, which is good. But I didn't hear how many megapixels they had. I didn't hear if they improved the front-facing camera at all. So no 4K at 60. So if that's true about the iPhone, it will be the first phone to do that. I think that's it. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep that running. I only knew about this event thanks to Drew's live stream. Well, I apologize. I hoped it would be more interesting. I don't think that one was terribly interesting. They didn't go as in-depth with the specifications as I'd like to. One thing I like about Apple keynotes is they show you the processor and, you know, what it's called and how fast it is and its power. No tech specs. They didn't talk about pricing, even though people are saying this phone's supposed to be one of the most expensive ones out there. No stereo speakers. Yeah, still behind on that aspect. It just seemed like another excuse to talk about why a stylus is helpful. And I am not convinced. 2x zoom only. Well, that's what the iPhone 7 Plus has, but I don't know why there were rumors saying there'd be 3 times. It's a spin. I guess those live depth photos look neat, but nothing really blowing anything out of the water. No pun intended. Yeah, and another, even more ways to get confused by the fingerprint reader because there's lots of things up in that top bar on the back. But I'm sure it's going to be a fine phone. I'm sure I think the Note 8 is likely going to be just as capable, if not more capable, than the Pixel. I know a lot of people may disagree with me, but I personally think the Essential phone looks better. I know people don't like the camera cutout in the top, but I prefer the look of an edge-to-edge display without the curved edges and without the giant chin and forehead. I don't like them calling it an infinity display. I think I did just see a kid dab too. That was weird. Yeah. No, that's okay. Super Chat did not. Super Chat is not coming close to this, and that's okay. I'm not terribly excited to review this. I think it would be rather boring to review this phone. Because there wouldn't be much to test. I've already tested an iris scanner. I've already tested waterproofing. The only difference with this phone is I would mess around with the dual camera, I guess. That's about it. I'm sure it looks good. It's just for them to finally catch up to the iPhone, which has been out for 11 months now, and we're less than a month away from the introduction of a new iPhone that's going to have even better cameras. They've talked about DeX before. They talked about it here again. The Note 8 unpackaged, whatever this is, unpackaged keynote, is really just an excuse to tell you about why a stylus is still relevant, why DeX is still relevant, and why Bixby is still relevant, which were all things we knew they were trying to push. So this update was not primarily about the hardware of the phone itself, because obviously they didn't want to show off the specs. They didn't talk much about it. I agree that Apple is much better at keynotes because they know when it's okay to have a keynote. They know if Apple's having a keynote, they need to have more than one thing to announce. In the beginning of this was just Samsung begging us that we stay with them. Them saying, oh my goodness, thank you for sticking with the Note. And the Note 7 was a terrible tragedy, but you stayed with us, and for that we are grateful. It's like, yeah, just get to the point. I get that they were very thankful for us, but still. To just get to the point, and the fact was there wasn't much of a point at all. I really think that the no stereo speakers is a con, given that the Pixel's going to have that. The iPhone 7's had it for a long time, and they didn't say what processor it has, so I'm guessing it's the Snapdragon 835. Is it just flat over? Is nothing happening? Nothing's playing. That's fine. I think it's finished. Yeah. They kept the headphone jack. I guess they knew that that alone would keep them. So, as shown in the video, Samsung Note fans are pretty loyal to the Note brand. It's just a very small niche audience, but they're there. You know, the people who enjoyed... Okay, I'll turn off the monitor capture here. Let me go over into OBS. Okay. So people who enjoy the Note phones are sticking with them, but I don't think the Note family is growing that much, especially after the last one. They'll be lucky if they get the same amount of sales from the Note 5 as they do with this one. If they didn't mention a price exactly, yeah, I think it will be expensive. I'm anticipating $900 plus. But Samsung typically is including a lot of free stuff with their phones as well. Someone says it costs 869 pounds. I could check the price. Could I go over here? Do they have it over here? Is the website updated yet? Hey, there's Casey Neistat. I've got Chrome running the chat. Yeah, everyone's agreeing that it costs 869 pounds. That's the S8. We don't want that. Find your phone. Where is it? We don't have it. Which is funny because they had it on the site earlier when it leaked. The Note series. That's not the Note. See all Galaxy Notes. Please. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that one. This page isn't working. Okay, it's not working in America yet, but everyone in the chat is kind of agreeing that it costs about €1,000 in about 869 pounds. Android Authority says that the chip is the standard Snapdragon 835. So it's not an enhancement in processor speed. That didn't change. 6 gigabytes of RAM doesn't make a huge difference on Android because Android and Samsung phones are not optimized that well, so they kind of need that extra RAM. It doesn't result in a faster phone, as we've seen in speed tests. We've seen certain speed tests where the iPhone 6s can outperform a Galaxy S8. And the fact that they didn't improve a chip or add anything monumentally different, I think sports that this Note 8 is not going to be much faster than the S8 at all. I don't think I want to review this one. I'll be honest. I thought the Note 7 was kind of cool when it came out, and my channel was just starting to grow up, but the hype around this is so dead. You know, I uploaded a video expecting what we could see at this event. Views weren't that excited, which is fine. I'm not criticizing you guys. I'm just saying it's clear that not that many people in my audience, at least, are that interested. We got some more stats in the chat here. They said the camera is 12 megapixels main and 8 megapixels front. So the cameras didn't change. We already had an iris scanner. What's the price in American currency? I don't know. I'm not good at currency. I'm still not seeing. Someone says $1,100, but is that true? That seems a little high than it should be. Yeah, but the donations in this chat are definitely going towards the next iPhone. Yeah, both cameras have 12 megapixels. I got that. What does the iPhones have? $1,100? Are you guys serious? You're not kidding. That Note 8 is $1,100? God. And the screen is 6.3 inches. Okay, it's not 6.4. That's a lot. No, I would not buy that. There needs to be something else in that phone for it to be worth $1,100. An iPhone edition is worth that. It's rumored to have 4K at 60. 12 megapixel and 8 megapixel front for the iPhone 7 Plus. So they just match the megapixel ratings of the iPhone. Unless you trade it in your Note 7. I don't have my Note 7 anymore. I send it back. They made me. Everyone is really confirming that it's $1,100. And some people are saying in Canada that's even more. God, that really changes my opinion of it, to be honest. No, the iPhone edition is going to cost that much too, but it'll be worth it. If it's going to have things like 4K at 60 and it runs iOS, it's part of the Apple ecosystem, they have something exclusive. What's the appeal of pay? What's the standard? Okay, before I stop live streaming here, let me make this full screen for you. How much is a Galaxy S8? In Australia, it's $1,500. No, I'm not saying I wouldn't pay that much for a phone. I would pay that much for an iPhone, but an iPhone has certain exclusives that make it worth it. You will get a free DeX if you pre-order it. Yeah, but a DeX is just the stand. That's not counting a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse, right? Okay, so an S8, which has a fairly large display, 5.8 inches, can start it. A qualifying trade-in. Yeah, don't do the trade-in stuff. Show me what it is unlocked. Let's try just regular S8. Oh, Skip, I'm not trading in something. Okay, about $600. Okay. CAD for the S8. S8 is $800 in Sweden. So, at a 5.8-inch display, no stylus, and no dual camera, you have to pay basically nearly twice the price of a regular S8, which has the same processor. I believe that the S8 might not have 6 gigs of RAM. I'm not sure about that, but I think I would have heard about that. I think it has 4. But same megapixel count. So you're doubling the price of the phone because it has a second camera and a stylus. That's it. Drew, they zoomed further in on the iPhone 7 Plus to make it blurry, then compared it to the Note 8. No, I know, they compared it to the iPhone 7 Plus. And I'm sure the camera on the Note 8 is better. I'm not arguing that. I'm sure that the Note 8 camera is a better camera. It's just they're comparing it to a phone that's 11 months old. That's an old phone. it's about to be refreshed, and it's rumored that it'll have 4K at 60. If that's true, the Note's a joke at this point. Paying twice the price of a phone so you can have a stylus is pretty dumb. Can you get an S Pen and use an S8 with it? It's an S8 with a stylus, yeah, but they doubled the price is what I'm saying. In the specs, it's not a faster phone. It's slightly larger. So the S8 Plus is 6.2 inches. This is like 6.3. Now my internet, because I'm live streaming, isn't loading. Or Samsung's not loading. I don't get the point of that price tag. Yeah, I can see why they didn't want to talk about it. In the UK, they include taxes, so it's $1,100 with taxes. I don't care. Even if it is with taxes, that's a lot. For the changes they made, this should have been $900. I would have. Why? You were loading just a second ago. There it goes. Okay. That's not. They didn't change enough. It's 0.1 inches larger than the S8 Plus. Okay. That's such a niche, though. The fact that they raised the price that much. Okay. I really hope you guys are quoting actual things, because I kind of have a hard time believing this. What if we just Googled it? A price. That's way more. It's in the UK, Drew. Taxes included. I know taxes included. I'm saying that's still too much. I don't care if taxes are included. Is that the page? Learn more. Please. I need to learn more. Your keynote told us nothing. 6.3 in split. So it's 0.1 inches larger than the S8, which is $400 cheaper, right? Or $300. It's like $800, right? You can get one, I'm sure, with a trade-in, even better. Shaking it and stuff. That's not how you pronounce niche. Niche. 10 nanometer. Don't tell us that there's a small I don't care how small the processor is. Tell us how fast it is. There's not. What's that supposed to be? That's not an iPhone. I'm surprised they didn't use an iPhone. Ooh, a stand. God. Where's tech specs? What's so wrong with having tech specs? iMac is cheaper in my country than a Note 8. That is true, yeah. $930 at T-Mobile. That sounds better. I don't believe that it's $1,100 everywhere. That's too high. That can't be right. News. I wish they would talk about price. If it's truly $1,100, that's really not worth it. The price just leaked. These are all leaks. The Verge reported on this an hour ago. I guess we'll find out more later, but I'm talking about this now because I don't think I want to make a video about it. The S8 is $900 in the UK. Okay, so it's not quite twice the price. I just don't get the lineup. The S8 and the S8 Plus aren't that different. They're very close in size. 5.8 and 6.2 are fairly close. Yeah. I'm not a Samsung fan, obviously, but I'm not terribly impressed. I think this needed just a little something. Just a little bit more. And the keynote could have definitely explained more. They really didn't talk much about it. In Romania, it's available with 1,000 euros for pre-orders. That's so much. People are saying it's $1,000. I don't see how one more camera and a stylus makes it worth the extra price. People are saying there's other storage options, but I thought that was micro SD. Yeah, they didn't change the cameras. It's still got the iris scanner. Okay, we got Bluetooth 5.0. That's good. I wish they would have talked about that. It looks nice, I guess. It's a nice looking phone. Why can't this tell us how much it costs? Well, I don't think I'm really interested in making a video about this, guys, because there's not much to talk about. It's just kind of boring. Everyone's saying, I crunched the numbers, it's $950. Is that with taxes? Keep scrolling down. S8 Plus is often on sale for under $700. Something we'll be testing out, though. We're marketing down the cost. Then we'll create. Okay, they're talking about the cost, but where's the price? 100-page lastly, the translate feature. You talked about that. Yeah, I agree with what The Verge is saying, but the similarities between the Note 8 and the Galaxy S8 mean that this year, more than ever before, they're going to be relying on the S Pen and the dual camera to upsell customers. Check Best Buy, asks Chris Lee. Okay, thank you for your donation. I don't like Best Buy because they screwed me over when I tried to get my phone. But yeah, maybe they'll tell us. Self-detonation mode. Bixby, kill yourself. Yeah. 2-minute video just like Samsung. No, it's not even worth it. I don't want to waste your guys' time with something that's not that interesting. I'm not interested in this anymore. This makes me glad I'm an Apple sheep. Like, if Samsung had a real affordable Note 8, a pre-order starts. Save up to $150,000. Shop. Unlocked, $930, and I believe that's before taxes. That's a little bit better. See, the problem is the S8 has been around for a while now, though, so it's a lot more affordable. That's a higher price tag. That's better than what I'm hearing. But yeah, that's $930 US, and that's before taxes. The S8 Plus. Yeah. No, you guys are right. Probably 1,000. Yeah, it's probably more close to 1,000 exactly once we tack on taxes. But I don't like that they didn't listen to their fans about the Bixby button. I think they're wishing that most fans wish that Bixby button wasn't there, or at least it could be rerouted, which it can't. And I get that you're saying you get Dex for free if you pre-order it, but that's not a monitor, keyboard, and mouse. That's just the dock. It's far too close to an S8 Plus, size-wise and feature-wise. There's no like super added benefits other than camera, RAM, stylus, and I don't think any of those things are a big enough difference. The dual camera's nice, but I don't. If you can get an S8 for under $700 on sale in certain places, that extra, even if it's an extra $200, $300, is too much. Yeah. They only got 2 colors here. I don't like orchid gray. If I were to review it, I would get that because it looks ugly. That's so weird. That's like, it's almost purple in a way, but I'm not impressed. Let's just hope it doesn't explode. Okay, so similar to what I said in my video, yeah, they don't really have to make something mind-blowing. They just have to make a decent phone. I just don't think this deserved a keynote. If you're not going to talk for that long and you're not going to explain that much about it, so they're saying $980 with tax. Okay, and that's an unlocked phone. That's assuming, carrier fees, people buying it from carriers, they got activation fees, crap like that. But that doesn't do it for me. This feels like what the S8 should have been, to be honest. Long-lasting 3,300 milliamp battery. That's a decent battery. What does the S8 have? Do they have the S8 down here? No, they got the J3. Other items. I forget what the S8 and S8 Plus have. The S8 Plus, I thought, had a 3300. Look at that. Under $700 for a phone that's very similar. See, here they're okay with saying it's an 835 processor. Stats, people who want stylus. I don't get how you access the shortcuts. Okay. Yeah, this had 4 gigs of RAM, but I don't think that'll make a huge difference. Where's battery? You guys know, you gotta help me out. S8 3000. S8 Plus 3500? Wait. Don't tell me. The Note has a worse battery life. Are you kidding me? That's not okay. I don't like that. That if you're paying more, you should be getting a better battery. I'm sorry. That's just how the world works. Why don't they want to tell us the battery? People are saying it has 3500. You guys are saying that. Well, they don't have to shove a stylus up the entire S8 Plus. That's why it has a better battery. Okay, so I can get an S8 for under $600. With taxes, it's probably a little bit over $600. It's 0.1 inches smaller. I get that the... oh, that's the S8. Sorry. My bad. There's the S8 Plus. A little bit over $700. Better battery. 0.1 inches smaller screen, so you're not really even going to notice that. Same processor. Just 2 gigs less of RAM. And 1 camera on the back, which is still very good. I reviewed the S8 Plus. It's a good camera. But, yeah, I just don't know how this Note is going to sell. I'm very curious. I know the Note fans are big fans of the Note, but it's the only phone that still has a stylus. They're really betting that the stylus is going to save this phone for some reason. Note 7 had a smaller battery than the S7 Edge. That's dumb. I didn't even know that. I don't think the S Pen works on the iPhone, though. Well, yep, 3300. You mean bigger explosion? Yes, the S8 Plus is more flammable because of the milliamp hours. Well, that was disappointing. Not terribly excited, but at the same time, I'm kind of relieved because it proves my point more that it's good to be part of the Apple ecosystem. Yeah, it's got a headphone jack too. They both got headphone jacks. Just get the S8. It's so much more worth it. The best gaming GR says I'm buying the Note. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can get a good deal on it because I can't justify that price. The Apple Pencil works with the Note phones? I don't think so. Oh, the Note 3. You're buying the Note 3. That's probably a better buy. You know, you can take the back off, change out the battery. I still can't get over the fact that they promoted people drawing on a phone with a stylus. I don't get that. I know a lot of people who like to draw and who like to be artists, but they use either computers or tablets. Most of the time they're using like special sketch pads on desktops. I don't understand how they got that many people to draw on their Note phone. What's happening with MKBHD? Still hasn't responded yet, but I'll check live for you to see if something happened. He's probably at that keynote, so he's fairly busy, I think. But yeah, everyone's making fun of the Note 8 pun. I get that. People are emailing me about it. No updates on the Marquez situation. But Marquez did tweet an hour ago. He says, "Not sure how I'm still not on any Samsung pre-brief list, to be honest." Well, it's because they didn't have that much to be excited about. They didn't want to attract much attention to this. The S8 Plus cannibalizes the Note 8. No, my conclusion is the Note 8's features is what the S8 should have been. The S8 needed a dual camera, except for the stylus part. And if it had 6 gigabytes of RAM, I think it would be a better buy. Because Android, you need all that RAM. iOS doesn't need it. It's still faster. Yeah, if you have the headphone jack, you're going to have a smaller battery. However, in other news, iPhone News tweeted that the iPhone 8 is rumored to come in 64, 256, and 512 gigabytes of storage. Can you believe that? You're not going to be able to get that on the Note 8. I think Apple is pretty good. I don't think Apple's worried. I think Note 8's kind of dumb out the door. A little too much. Maybe if it drops in price a little bit, goes on sale, it might be worth it. Now, yeah, the Note 8 has 2 giant holes in the bottom. The Note 8 is a marketing tactic to get people to buy the S8. But yeah, he's going to love it because it has a headphone jack. That's a good point. Who would use up 512 gigabytes? You use 512 gigabytes if you filmed at 4K at 60. Believe me, you would. That's an extremely high storage option. Samsung needs to take some notes from the iPhone. There's a good joke. Well, guys, thanks for watching this one with me. I apologize it's so uneventful. It's probably not worth live streaming another Samsung event. They're kind of uneventful. They don't have much to talk about. I have 256 and I've only filled up 120 in a year. Well, the idea of having large amounts of storage is that you don't fill it up. I have a 512 gigabyte iPad. David says 4K at 60 would use 500 megabytes per minute. That would be crazy. What is that true? If we went to a camera, 4K at 30, when you record at 4K, at least on an iPad, it's 350 megabytes a minute. So just double that because you're recording 4K at 60. It'd be more like 700 megabytes a minute, unless they could compress it a little better. That's a lot of data. So if you're filming 4K at 60, they might need 512. Do a vid about it. I'm working on a giant iPhone 8 video. It's in the works. But I'm still not trying to make a new iPhone 8 video every other day. I'm kind of boycotting the topic for a little while. See, Calvin says he bought 256 and he only has 40 gigabytes left. Drew, you never asked us to like the vid, so people never do. Well, because it doesn't help me. Liking the vid doesn't do anything. It doesn't make your video show up better. You don't get more money out of it. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys donating and watching. That was fun. It was fun to kind of make fun of. But I appreciate all the donations. There will be a live stream tomorrow as well. And there's still some people saying that the announcement of when the Apple event will be announced on Monday. On Monday, they'll say when it is. I don't know if that's true. But yes, this wasn't that exciting. I'm anticipating the keynote next month is going to be stocked full of stuff. I'm excited. Okay, so it won't be this kind of live stream for a while. But there will be a live stream tomorrow. And if you want live streams with not as many people so you can ask more questions, please subscribe to Taylosive Gaming, where we live stream twice a week. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the main channel, Taylosive, where I do the comedy sketches, working on those today, as well as Taylosive Talks, where there's Hello World, also coming very, very soon. Lots of content across all the channels. Also, Project Evergreen is nearing its completion, probably 1 week away from announcing Project Evergreen, as well as Project Photon, which I'll be working on tomorrow. A lot. Thanks for watching, you guys. Sorry video and audio has been out of sync. I have no idea how to fix that. OBS just sucks. Wish I could fix that. Anyway, this is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.